Reel in.
That one fish died. Whale.
Well, welcome back, guys. We started off trying to go to Brazos Canal to try pike, but I ended up, the wadi was way too murky. I tried fishing it a little bit, but there was nothing. We weren't getting any bites at all. So we made our way back home and we stopped
Daddy,
at, what?
I got hanged up.
We got hung up. It's a pretty windy day out. But it's not too bad. We're sticking close to shore and stuff like that. And I've already had 4 fish. I just decided to drop the line and see. I wasn't even sure if I was going to get anything, but like that.
I want to walk.
I think it's a weed. I got a fish. This is number 5. Oh, oh. No, you let it go.
I got a net ready.
So I figured I'd do a little video on you know, where to find fish on this choppy water like this. See, it's hard to get to stay. So I'm gonna put the GoPro on and then I'll talk to you guys as we're fishing, and we should catch something, and I'll explain to you what works on this kind of water. I never learned this till last year actually, and there's some merit to it, and it's pretty handy advice. Stay tuned. Whoa, there you go, nice. Reel in. Keep her coming. Keep her coming. Got it. There you go. He spit it out. There we go. That's like number 6 already, and I've only been here for like half an hour. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're gonna try and show you what we're doing here. Try and put some truth to this.
Hey, Daddy.
What? Your tail's gone. Yeah, I know.
Why?
Because they okay, now cast out.
Because the fish ate it?
So if you look, you can see the chops here, okay? And all I'm doing is I'm just drifting, and I'm popping it. And I'm just popping it off the bottom. And that's all I'm doing. And we're just drifting with the current, letting the waves do the work for us pretty much. And just drop it. You could reel in if you want to. Just reel in slowly and then pop. Reel in, pop. Reel in, pop. Reel in, pop. You just keep doing that. Like that. And there's a fish. Just like that. That's a fish, or that's weed. Pretty sure it's a fish though. Oh no, that's a fish. That's definitely a fish. Yeah. So, oh, what is this? Oh, a little Walter. But you just see that? Just as easy as that. Just do what I said. Pop. Here you go. Now, we're not worrying about catching numbers. I'm just trying to show you guys how to catch fish in a rough condition like this. Obviously, if it was a little windy and you know, makes you nervous, then you don't have to, but I'm just showing you that it works, and it works quite well. That's like, I think we've only been in this spot for maybe a max of like, all right, I'll see if I can get that to happen again. You ready, Flynn? There you go. Then sometimes I might take a couple. I'm waiting for a sort of a condition like this where I could actually show this. Yeah, oh, you got one. There you go. And see, Wesley just got a fish. Oh, there you go.
He's a good one.
Up, nice. Oh, I caught it. Deadly.
That tight bited hard.
Yeah, he did.
He's bited hard.
Yeah.
He's He's like caramel.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna try and get the release here.
You didn't have poison in them. Gosh, Chrissy. Bye.
Bye.
You gave me a good food.
There you go.
My favorite kind of fish.
If you guys wanted proof in the pudding, there's proof in the pudding. This is basically all we're using. I'm just gonna let it jig just like that. I'm just gonna let that sit there for one of the kids to catch. Now this way works too, because where we're just drifting, the boat is doing all the jigging for it. There it is. There it is. Right there. Now, that's all I was doing. I was just jigging. Just jigging with the current. That's all I'm doing. Oh, so once again, we're drifting with waves right now. This way the wind is pushing the water, and I'm just jigging with it because this is the way all the bait fish are being pushed right now. And it's pretty effective, and I'm just giving it a nice jerk, just like that. Sometimes you can even just let it push you, because it's pushing at me almost at 1 kilometer an hour, right? So it's not exactly hitting the bottom, and I'm just letting it go a little tight, jerk it, a little tight, jerk it, and then I'm just like that. That's all I'm doing. Like that, right there, right there, right there. Yeah. And that's all I'm doing, guys. They're not big, but sure is a lot of them. Oh, that's the bigger one of the day, I think. No, that's just about the same size as all the rest of them. I'm twitching this pretty aggressively too. Like, you can see, like, I'm giving this a good old-fashioned twitch. And normally what they're doing, so when I twitch it like that, it's falling. So it goes way up, and then it starts coming down. And then sometimes you just reel it a bit, twitch it, reel it a bit, twitch it. Some people might think it's pretty aggressive, but they usually catch it on the fall. You trigger them by twitching it, and then usually on the fall, that's when they'll hit it. It's pretty awesome, because then the second time when you go to twitch, usually it's in their mouth, and you go to pull up and you set the hook. Like that. See? I just set the hook right in his mouth. Some nice head shakes. Ooh. Is that better? That's better. That'll actually be a nice walleye. Oh, look at that. That's not a bad walleye for here. Here we go. Look at it. Oh my God, look at that thing. That is a beautiful walleye. Man, I've been doing well on this. Holy mackerel. Holy smokes. Guys, like, I'm surprised this year. I've been catching some decent walleye out of here. Like your average, like, good fillet fish. Oh my, that is a much better fish. What is that?
That's a big one, Daddy.
That's not bad at all. That's a good See that? 18 and a half? See that to there? Jeez. Oh man, that's a beautiful little fish. There we are. Nice, nice walleye.
He's already.
The nice thing about that too, you're triggering the more aggressive fish, the bigger ones, which is what you really want, right? Most people are always after the bigger fish. So by doing this, you're actually getting the more aggressive fish to bite. Now the fish in this lake are pretty good, but look, this is what I'm using. So it's a little jig. I'm not sure, I can't remember the specific name for it. But then I got like a nice little plastic that I'm using, which is, I don't have it with me. Anyway, it's like a little middle plastic. It's really nice. And then this really helps, this flash. Oh my God, this is so nice. You guys see these little pads too? These are really good spots to catch fish in. Oh yeah. About 7 feet of water with all these little pads. If you can manage to navigate through them, it's like Snag City, to be honest with you, but there's usually fish hanging out in them. If you see them. I'm not sure what type of weed or whatever that is. If you know, comment down below. But I don't know what it is. But if you can kind of drift through it nicely and twitch it properly, sometimes you will find them in there. Sometimes they'll just be loaded in there. They like to hang out in these spots, right? It's like little ambush spots, which I have one right now. And if it's nice and dry, or if it's nice and calm out, sometimes throwing a topwater bait, like a popper, works really well too. Because they're sitting down below and they'll see it and they'll come out from underneath and just destroy it. So if you guys can see, this is how many times I've made this run. It's kind of hard to see there. I've made this run about like 7 or 8 times today, and I've probably caught like 4 or 5 fish on every run. So you know how like sometimes you get out on the lake and you're like, you get a rough day and you're trying to fish for them, but you can't figure them out. So like, see how the water's coming this way? There'd be times to be on that side of the lake and you wouldn't be catching anything, and you catch the odd scatter one and you're not like, well, where are they? So I did my homework last year, did a bunch of homework trying to find these fish, trying to figure out, where do I look for them, where do I find them, stuff like that, right? And I watched some YouTube videos on how, where do you find fish in rougher water? Like where they hang out, where are they going? And I forget the guy I watched, but basically they said find the bank that the wind is pushing up against, and then basically you could probably anchor off if you wanted to, but just drift with it and jig, drift and jig like that. Boom. Wow, that hit hard. Just like that. Like, I'm just drifting and jigging. That's all I'm doing. And it's really helpful to know you're on a day where you're like, oh, it's too windy, it's gonna be too hard to catch them. Just put yourself on a bank and drift. Drift and jig. I pretty much guarantee you'll catch them. Even my kids were catching them. And they listen, but they don't listen the best when it comes to that stuff. Let's try a steady retrieve now. Water's calming down a little bit. However, I hope this was insightful. I hope this was useful information. And the next time you're out on obviously if you're too scared to go out in real choppy water, don't. It's not safe. But hopefully, if this is helpful, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, please, and don't forget to subscribe. We will catch you on the next one, and I'm gonna get going before I get caught in that storm. Seems like I've been able to push it off for quite some time here now. It'd be nice if we could catch one more fish for you guys. There we go.
Got the fish?
Yeah, I got one.
I'm gonna get a net.
Here you go.
You want a spoon, Dad?
I brought a spoon, yeah. Well,
I'm gonna
this
catch
is the little guy to end the night.
He's smiling.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, I got it. Thank you guys for watching. And take her easy.